What up, everybody? I'm Zelda Weasel. This is Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. I don't remember which case. I don't even remember what the last video was. Kind of. I don't remember what I did. I just remember I was unhappy because I didn't take my pill and I was stumbling over my words. Well, I took it this time. Excuse me. Just had 2 burgers. Well, I took my pills this time, so I should be better with that. Dreadfully sorry. Oh, I remember now. If I remember right, we now have to go back. Well, that's the only thing we can do. Nick, look! That security lady is in the... Sorry. That security lady is in the guard station stuffing her face with donuts. I guess all cops like their donuts. Yeah, and they're soft enough she doesn't need teeth to chew them. Hey, you! Well, you satisfied Powers is guilty yet? She had to make my life harder making that photo detective gumshoe. Why didn't you tell us about the security photo, ma'am? Oh, that? I just thought it would be more thrilling to talk with the detective himself. These things are important, you know. Oh, just to the left here is the gate with the camera that took that photo. It's my job to check the photos every day, you see. Sorry. The guard station is in a central position. No matter where you go here, you pass by my station first. Now, poor Hammer, he went to the studio just before 1. The murder happened right around 2:30, see? The only one I seen go through here between 1 and 2:30 is Powers himself. The security camera got a good look at him, too. If he's not the one what did it, I don't know who is. Maybe it was you? Good one, Sonny. She thinks I was joking. I wasn't joking. Was the victim Mr. Hammer? Mr. Hammond. Was the victim Mr. Hammer a popular actor? Oh, he was the biggest star in the studio. Was. Past tense. Oh yes, he was great as the bearded samurai. That too, yes. He shone the brightest back in the day. Making a star like him play the evil magistrate it's a disgrace, I tell you. Hammer took it pretty hard, who can blame him? About the security, I was gonna say scrutiny. About the security camera. Oh yes, the camera. It's automatic. It can tell when someone walks through that gate, see? It snaps a photo. Apparently, it records the time, too. Well, it takes a picture, too. But I don't know, bother myself with those details. I just feel the photos on the computer over in the security guard station. Check them every day before going home, I do. Yeah, I do you? Well, I can't do them over here. Detention, tension. October 16th, Global Studios employee area. Nick, this is where they do all the behind-the-scenes stuff. Obviously. Hey, look, there's Powers' dressing room. No one's here this soon after the murder, I guess. Let's take a look around. What would you? I'm just now realizing something. I'm just right now realizing I'm not in a building. This was outside. I thought all this time it was in a building. Son of a bitch! Let's see. Cola, candy, chips, gum, cookies, milk, soda, chips. It's so normal. I was expecting some cool theme snacks or something. Popcorn, at least. Well, that would make the most sense, yeah. Wait, look! Samurai soda. Nick, try this. Ladies first. Power. Willpower. The door to the dressing room. It's not locked. Hey, Nick, let's take a look inside. Maybe we could find something at the souvenir. What do you mean find? You never know. There might be something like the samurai spear. You don't need a spear. That's the murder weapon for crying out loud. Looks can be deceiving. That must be the storage room. That's where they keep all the storage. All the film equipment. Ow, dude! You know a lot about the industry. Well, that's what they keep in a film studio. You know, there's this running gag. I guess I can't interact with it now. About stepladder versus ladder. There's even a trophy for it. Find every ladder versus stepladder conversation. And every time Phoenix tries to explain the difference, they all tell me he should be more open-minded. That's a stepladder. It's a stepladder because they're not exactly rungs, they're more like steps. A regular ladder, it just would be like one piece of that. You would lean in against something to climb up. Or it'd be like attached to to the wall. That's a regular ladder. That's the that's the difference. Oh, but what about in the... So, I know in WWE, or any wrestling, for that matter, they're just called ladder matches, and steel ladder. I mean, steel step ladder doesn't have the same ring, or step ladder match. They don't have the same ring, it's just a ladder match. Still step ladder. And I've said ladder so much it sounds weird. Fuck. Maybe that'll be available later, I don't know. There's a half-finished backdrop for stage here. Looks like a castle. Possibly an Asian castle of some sort, from what I can make out. In fact, that's exactly what it is. I'd say maybe Japanese. Couldn't tell you if it was a specific dynasty. I don't know that one. Probably near old Tokyo Castle. Well, there you go. It was Japanese. What is... A bike? Looks like one of those electric-powered bikes. I don't know about these. I mean, what's the point? Yeah! It's a lot easier to go up hills. Don't people cycle to get exercise? Electric bike? You might as well just drive. Might as well just have a motorcycle at that point. Like, I can see the point if it's a particularly steep hill. The remains of yesterday's lunch are scattered around. Everyone was probably too shocked to clean up. There's a T-bone on one of the plates, minus the steak. T-bone steak. That would have hit the spot. Whoa. You don't know. You just had a burger. Yeah, but I have a second stomach just for steaks. What? Oh, fun fact about that. You know how cows have 4 stomachs? They don't, actually. Their stomachs have 4 chambers, actually. So yeah, I guess in a loose way they do have 4 stomachs. But they have 1 stomach, it just has 4 chambers. I'm not sure what the point of it is, but... The grate that used to cover the drain. It's a little bent. I don't think it would fit if I tried to put it back on. Kinda want to hesitate to call that a drain. The metal grate on the drain here has been taken off. That's a pretty big drain. Kid could fit through here, there, I bet. Here, there, everywhere. Yeah, if you snuck in that way, you wouldn't have to pay at the gate. Well, you want to leave that way, be my guest. Right. Huh? Hey! Not a kid. I don't like her voice in the anime. It's a little too high-pitched, in my opinion. She's only 18. That doesn't mean to be, like... It doesn't need to be that high-pitched. Well, for the first game. I honestly didn't know any 18-year-old girls that had that high of a voice. No, that's that. I think that's all fine. So, let's try Willpower's room. October 16th, Global Studios dressing room. Power's dressing room. So this is where he was sleeping. Or at least this is where he claims he was sleeping. No one actually saw him taking a nap here, did they? Right, and there's a picture of him near the crime scene. I hope he's telling the truth, for his sake. Let's examine the facts. Looks like someone was sleeping here. Maybe Powers did take a nap here yesterday. Why, yes. There's a bunch of snacks on the table. They must give these to the employees. Get some tea and cookies. Nick, I'm hungry. You just had a burger. Yeah, but I have a separate stomach for sweets. How many stomachs does this girl have? There's some regular suits among the costumes here. Those must be his own clothes. It'd be fun to wear one of the costumes. Actually, you were already wearing one myself. True. I always have mirrors like this in dressing rooms. I see my hair is still nice and spiky, just how I like it. There's a vast array of cosmetics here. Ooh, this is the wig he used in Samurai Boogie Woogie. Nick, try this on. No. And how can you tell the name of a show just by looking at a wig? I, kinda like samurai movies. Kinda. I don't think I've ever seen a samurai movie in my life. Not that I'm opposed. I always thought samurai were pretty cool, actually. It's locked. Looks like he doesn't open his window much. I guess it is kind of dusty outside. I mean, after all, one of my favorite characters in, well, 2 rather, in Soul Calibur are just like samurai. One is, Mitsurugi is samurai. Is Yoshimitsu considered a samurai? He's certainly dressed for the part. He's part of the Manji clan, I think it was called. make an interesting let's play. If I like play the story mode through with all the characters, the regular story mode, and then the characters. I'll think about that. Actually, of every fighting game, I can actually win online in Soul Calibur. I think I won like 1 or 2 matches in Tekken 7. Maybe that one would work too. As far as Mortal Kombat goes, I don't know what I would do there. I don't know if I would want to play through the story for that. Yeah, who knows? Anyway. This must be Power's bag. Hey, don't open that. Look! An employee card key. That must be Power's. It says Studio 1. Let's take it, Nick. Borrow it! You mean borrow. Oh, sorry. I wonder what else is inside Power's bag. Stop that! My partner, the thief in training. I should go back to playing Thief. Kinda want to. As far as recording it, I'm not sure that would go well. Well, it seems to be all I can find. Move. Hello, pal. What? Do I have to actually? Enter to Studio 1. This is the studio where they found Jack Hammer's body. Let's go and check it out, Nick. Oh, excuse me. I wonder if this card key we borrowed from the dressing room will work. I hope it. Alright, we're in. She's way too happy for someone visiting a crime scene. I think if you tried to interact with that before, you'd say something about it being locked or something. I totally forgot about that. Anywho. October 16th, Studio 1. Hey, Chocolate. What is it? You're real quiet all of a sudden. Doesn't it give you the shivers, Nick? That white tape, it's so real. Well, the evil magistrate did die here, when the Steel Samurai killed him. The murder weapon was the Steel... The murder weapon was the Steel Samurai himself. The murder weapon was the Samurai Spear. Sounds pretty real to me. Let's see. Oh, here. Look, a ladder. That's a step ladder. So, what's the difference? You need to stop judging things based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick. Right, sorry. This girl is out there. Running gag. None of what she said applies. They're given a different name for a reason. That Mount Fuji. Look at this backdrop for a stage. This might be used in the Steel Samurai show. Of course, that's the mountain, Neo Fujiyama. That Mount Fuji's full name, Fujiyama. I never actually looked into that. That seems to make sense. Does kind of look like Mount Fuji. Doesn't the Steel Samurai take place in old Tokyo? Can you even see Mount Fuji? Yeah, there, that answered my question. Can you even see Mount Fuji from there? Not old Tokyo, Nick. Neo old Tokyo. Oh, right. Yes, new old Tokyo. I don't... Whatever. There's something I wanted you guys to take note of. Note the script. Hey look, there's a chair the director sits in. I've always wanted to sit in one of these. Hey Nick, take a look at that. One of those black and white boards they clap at the start of filming. Hey look, a megaphone! A real megaphone. Ready, Nick? Action! This girl's more trouble than I thought. Hey, I always thought those clapboards were neat. I always wanted one. Wow, look at that camera. That must cost a ton. Yeah, so don't touch it. Oh, it's heavier than I thought. Hey, you! No touching that. No touchy. Sorry, my partner's kind of, you know. You know? No, I don't know. Who are you? Who, me? I'm an assistant here. I help with props and stuff, moving them around and ordering new ones, etc., etc. We're lawyers representing Mr. Will Powers. Oh, you're WP's people. Oh, Will Powers. WP, I get it. I don't remember you guys one bit, but do what you can for WP, okay? You've never heard a fly. He has to be innocent. Don't worry, leave it to us. Penny nickels. That's 6 cents. What the pun? Ah, excuse me. Hidden rage for a reason. Oh, which I don't know, because I don't think it's ever revealed. Not that it matters. Oh, excuse me, she's 17. Even so. Back to my evidence. Ooh. No. Talk. The day of the crime. Did you tell me anything about the day of the murder? Yes, I was in the studio the whole day. I was the only assistant on staff that day, you see. Only one assistant? Yes, well, the studio isn't doing so well right now. Ow! And yesterday was only rehearsal for our action sequences. Oh, I see. In the morning, we went through the action sequences in the employee area. WP and Hammer were there, along with everyone else. You can see Wendy there in the background. Employee area? That's where Power's dressing room is, right? Yeah, that's the place. After eating lunch there, Mr. Hammer went to Studio 1. Then I saw WP go into his dressing room. And I didn't see either of them after that. Did you know that Mr. Powers was sleeping in his room? No, I wouldn't go in there unless I had some urgent message for him. I mean, it's just private. What kind of girl do you think I am? Who the hell do you think I am? No, I'm sure you're a fine girl. Sorry. So much for getting a confirmation of Power's alibi. What do we do, Nick? We haven't found anything. If WP was the only one who came to the studio, then he has to be the killer. They even have a photograph. Every time I do it. No. Hey, I don't like Nickelback. I don't care what anyone says. Sorry, I know you're busy. Not really. Actually, there's been something bothering me. Aha! That's what I'm talking about. A clue, a lead. A clue. Well, I don't know about that, but today, just after noon, I sensed someone was here. You sensed? Yeah, several times. Some other studio employees, maybe? I don't think so. The only thing we had scheduled was an action scene run-through. That was the only other assistant here that day. I have a feeling it was someone from outside. Really? But wait, if someone had come in here, wouldn't that security lady have noticed them? Hey, you're right. Sorry, I don't have any better information than that. No, thanks, that helps. A lot. Anything helps. Let's go put that security lady on the spot. So you sense that someone other than the regular film crew was in the studio? Yes, I think. I think doesn't cut it in a witness testimony. Nick, what about that security lady? Someone else came into the studio. She must have seen them. Oh, let's go check that. Wait a minute. Out of my mouth. No, I think we're good then. Not everything's a clue. The outline where Jackhammer's body lay with tape. His body was found still inside the evil magistrate costume. I guess that's why the head part looks like a helmet. Funny, I would expect a spear stabbing wound leave at least. I expected a spear stabbing would leave at least a few bloodstains. Guess the costume must have absorbed most of it. Yeah, good point. October 16th, Global Studios main gate. If you're unsure what to do, like, if you... Sometimes Maya's tips don't really help. But if you happen to go somewhere and, like, something like this pops up, you're in the right place. October 16th, Global Studios main gate. What, you're still here? Really, you look as though you've seen a ghost. What? I saw that suspicious look on your face. Wanted to ask you again about yesterday. You came here at 1 p.m., correct? And the estimated time of Hammer's death was 2:30. Are you sure that Powers was the only one to go through there between those times? Sure as can be. Well, we have a witness who thinks there was someone from outside here that day. What? Are you absolutely sure you were here watching the whole time? Ma'am? Who was it? Who told you that? Who dares question me? Eek! Oh, you better tell me quick, you spiky-haired cretin. Someone's been complaining about the work I do, eh? We were just talking to the assistant in Studio 1. Hey, she's not even full-time employee. All you youngins are like that nowadays. When is this lullaby? I can't keep up with that. Ah! She left. Well, Nick, this is our chance to do what we can without her looking over our shoulders. True. My computer runs the studio security cameras. Nick, maybe we can see that photo of Powers with this computer. Yeah, maybe. Try the computer. Try it. Okay, let's give it a try. You know how to work these things, Nick? Looks like I just have to enter in a few numbers. Let's see. First, I need the date of the murder. Looks like the camera turned on at 1 p.m. that day. 1? That was when the security lady arrived at the guitar station? At the guard station. There, entered. Hey, printed out the data for that day. Let's see what we got. I actually didn't remember the number of the computer. That was a complete guess. Huh? That was just a picture of Will Powers. Well, he's the one who always wears that suit. That's why the security lady thought it was him. I don't imagine the detective is very happy with this photo as evidence. Something's printed on the back. Huh? October 15th, 2 p.m. Photo number 2. What does that mean? Maybe there's more photo data on that day. No, that's the only one in the computer. Was photo added to the court record? Hey, Nick! Can't we just use this photo as evidence for the trial? Yeah, we'll put that security lady in her place at this. Right, we'll put her in her place. Hey, that's what I said. Anyway, let's show her this photo and see what she says. Wait, let's not. Why not? It's never a good idea to reveal your hand in the enemy too soon. Nick, you're craftier than I gave you credit for. Well, you could be the next evil magistrate. Hey, why do I have to be the villain? Relax, it was just a joke. So are we done for today? I think this photo is what we needed for the trial. Still, it'd be better if we had some idea who the real killer was. Maybe it really is that security lady. You saved my progress. October 18th, 10 a.m., District Court, courtroom number 4. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. Excuse me. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. The prosecution will show the court that at 2:30 p.m. on October 15th, the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, killed fellow actor Jack Hammer in Studio 1 of Global Studios. It is impossible for anyone else to have committed this heinous crime. The evidence presented during the trial will all point to this fact. I see. Very well, I would like to move on to some testimony. Mr. Edgeworth, the prosecution may call its first witness. Very well, I call a most familiar face, Detective Gumshoe, to the stand. Yes, sir, I'll explain with the guide map here. To understand this case, it's important to grasp the layout of the studio, see? This here's the employee area. The actors did a run-through of their actions during the morning here. Excuse me. This is the main gate to the studios. The security lady that works at the studios was here at 1 p.m. that day. Past the security station, there is a gate, see? Past that are the studios. And here it is, Studio 1. And this is the scene of the murder where the body was found. On the day of the murder, October 15th, there were only 3 people here. The victim, Jack Hammer, the defendant, Will Powers, and a young woman, the production assistant. All the production staff were in the employee area until noon. And after lunch, the victim, Jack Hammer, went to Studio 1. After that, at 1 p.m., the security lady got to the guard station. I'll jump ahead to later that day, 5 p.m. The production staff came to Studio 1 to perform a rehearsal. Needless to say, the rehearsal was cancelled. The time of death was 2:30 p.m. The samurai spear found lodged in the victim's chest was the murder weapon. That's the case, in brief. Anyone like to hear that again? You don't have to. I'm not. I think I could probably remember that. So the murder weapon was a spear? How medieval. Time to get medieval on our asses. As much as I would like to do Duke Nukem 3D, I don't believe I could without cheating. I've actually never been able to beat it. Your Honor, this case is quite simple if you ask one question. And that question is, what did the security lady at the guard station see? Understood. Let's call the security office. Let's call the security officer to the stand. Will the witness declare her name? Maya, you're a handsome fellow. I'm afraid I'm a bit flustered. Your name, please. Oh, dearie, no need for you to be embarrassed. Just call me Grandma. Your name, please. Seems Edgewater has a bit of trouble getting his witness to say their names. Wendy Oldbag, dearie. Just call me Grandma. Objection! I object to the witness's talkativeness. Objection sustained. The witness will refrain from rambling on the stand. Oh boy, don't get me on that stand. I'll ramble. I was just getting to the good part, dearie. Perhaps we can get to the testimony? Now, the witness was stationed at the main gate on the day of yesterday. Correct? You say I was. And to get to the scene of the murder, someone would have to pass by you? You know your stuff, dearie. You may begin your testimony. She sure is one hell of an old bag. Witness's account. On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Paul Hammer and the rest have been doing a run-through there since this morning. I had some errands to run that morning. Anyway, it was 1 when I got to the guard station. I was at the main gate from then until 5. Now, the murder happened at 2:30 p.m., right? Interesting to me because a certain man walked by me at 2 p.m. It was Powers, the man right there, and he was heading towards the studio. You shot the defendant then? Very well, let's begin the cross-examination. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Witness's account. That checks out. That also checks out. Person that is no bearing. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Well... Excuse me. Hold it right there. So you saw Mr. Powers? That's what I said, yo. Action you're in, Sonny? I think this is your chance. Yeah, time to pull out the secret weapon. Say it again! It was him. I don't know about you guys, but that looks like the Steel Samurai. Objection! Let me get this straight, old bag. Ms. Old Bag. You've been saying since yesterday that you saw Mr. Powers, correct? But you're talking about the man in this photo, aren't you? Just a moment, Mr. Wright. Let me see that photo. What is this exactly? None other than the Steel Samurai, defender of Neo-Old Tokyo. This old bag. Is this the Mr. Powers that you saw? Of course, didn't your mama teach you any sense, Sonny? Anyone can plainly see that's Powers, right? No, they can't. Well, I mean, I wonder. True, Mr. Powers does play the role of the Steel Samurai. But that doesn't mean Mr. Powers is the Steel Samurai. I know that. I wasn't born yesterday. No one in this court is accusing you of that, Ms. Witness. You have a chum to call her old bag, apparently. However, you do not have proof that the person in this photo is Mr. Will Powers, do you? Nosy old man. Of course I have proof. What? Even Mr. Edgeworth. Even Edgeworth is surprised. The prosecution would like to ask the witness. Please make note of all the information in your possession ahead of time. I would like to know everyone would be so nosy. You should be ashamed, all of you. Anywho, I shoved the photo to the young detective. He told me this isn't any good as evidence, pal. He didn't even give it a second look. Wow, old Windbag's left even Edgeworth speechless. She's good. Let's hear about your proof then. Witness testimony. The man in the photo, but I don't have to wait. Because I'm all out of time. Court adjourned. I'm Zombie Weasel. Stay zombie and I am